Easy Mutt Coins provides safe Madden 22 coins, and they have the cheapest prices among all the sites. It's a trusted website. Please use my code GS to enjoy 5% off, and make sure you follow their official Twitter at EasyMutt1 for coin giveaways and more. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Joseph. Welcome back to another Madden 22 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So today is a pretty big day for Madden. They went ahead and launched a pretty new mode, which I'm gonna do a separate video talking about it and whatnot. But one of the first things I looked at when they dropped it is the names that are associated with this team. So if you guys don't know, they dropped a Campus Legends mode where you got 10 college teams and you get to play against your friends. You can play online head-to-head and stuff like that with these 10 college teams and whatnot. These teams do include the Clemson Tigers, LSU, Texas, Miami, the U, Michigan State, Nebraska, the Oregon Ducks, Florida, Oklahoma, and the University of Southern California, USC. And if you take a look at some of the roster, you're going to see some people that they have the rights to. And that's important because that right there means that we could possibly get them later on this year in Legends. And there's some names that I'm really excited about that I can't wait to possibly be able to play with, that I've been asking for years. And this may finally be the time where we're able to play with these players for the first time in I don't know how long. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roster real quick. So right now I'm on the website. You take a look, EA games. I think it's I typed it in right here. Because it tells you right here, ea.com/Campus Legends. And let's take a look at the University of Texas real quick, and you will notice that their starting quarterback is Vince Young. So we know they obviously have the rights to Vince Young. He's in the game. Now, does that mean that he's going to have a legend? Not necessarily. That doesn't guarantee it. But we know that he's in the game. We know that they have his rights, and they know that it's a possibility that if they wanted to, they could release Vince Young. But a name that I'm really excited about is Priest Holmes. Priest Holmes was one of the most dominant dual running backs in the NFL for a short period of time. Unfortunately, it was a short period of time. It wasn't that long for the Kansas City Chiefs, but he was a fantasy god. I remember if you had Priest Holmes, you were just coasting to the playoffs. That man did everything. It was a short span of a few years, but when I tell you he was dominant, Priest Holmes did everything. And I have been asking for Priest Holmes for years, and now it looks like we may be able to get him this year, which I'm really excited about. And you see some other names. We got Roy Williams, we have Ricky Williams, we have Earl Campbell. There's definitely a lots of people here that could possibly come out as a legend this year. We take a look at the defense, see if we get any noticeable names here. Derek Johnson is there. Brian Arakpo is there. Definitely got some people that we can go on ahead and possibly get this year, and I'm really super stoked about it. Okay, let's go on ahead and take a look at, let's start from the bottom. Let's take a look at USC. USC has a very rich history of a ton. All these teams do have incredible talent. And I don't watch college football. I rarely ever watch college football. I don't know these players until they get in the NFL, until they become stars, and then I get to know them. Unfortunately, I just never really been into college. I say unfortunately because it would be nice to see these players before they got in the NFL, like Calvin Johnson, when people knew he was a monster, Julio Jones, or Reggie Bush, and all these goons. To see them before they get to the NFL, that's got to be incredible to watch. Unfortunately, I just never really got into college football. But we take a look. They got Matt Weiner, so he is in the game as well. Carson Palmer will be possibly in the... Well, we know they're in the game now in this mode, but they possibly might be a legend in Ultimate Team. We got Marcus Allen, who didn't get one last year. We were potentially, not potentially. We were definitely hoping for Marcus Allen last year because the Raiders' theme team was definitely tough last year. All they really needed before Jacobs got some higher end cards was a running back, and we were hoping they dropped the Marcus Allen at some point. They just never did. Lynn Swann is there as well. Keyshawn Johnson is there. Tony Baselli is there. A lot of names. Anthony Munyazi. So many legends. So many possible players are going to be coming to this game of mud. Willie McGinnis, Junior Seau's already in there. Taylor Mays, he's been in for a while. Troy Palumalu, Clay Matthews, Ronnie Lott. Like, they definitely have a lot of potential when it comes to legends. And I'm just going to go ahead and read all these names, and I'm super stoked. Like, again, they dropped Priest Holmes. I want him on the squad. I've been asking for Priest Holmes for a while. Someone else that I've been really wanting to get in the game is Jamal Anderson. I remember watching him back like 98, 97, 99, back at the Dirty Bird, out there doing it with the Falcons. I really, really would love Jamal Anderson in the game. Right here we have the Oklahoma Sooners, and let's take a look if I notice any names here. Okay, let's go here. Let's go down here. Okay. Bosworth is there. Roy Williams is there. Okay, let's go ahead and take another look. It's crazy. I hit the back button and it brings me all the way back instead of just back to the home screen. Let's just copy and paste this. That way I can just paste it right there in the taskbar. Well, in the search bar, and then we'll be good. And actually, I am a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. Growing up, there was this Sega game. I don't know who was on the cover. I just know he played for Nebraska. It was a quarterback. It was a black quarterback, and it was a Sega Genesis game, NCAA whatever. And I just know he was on the cover, and I was like, that they got to be goons, right? That's my favorite college team right there. And ever since that game, I've been a Nebraska fan, and glad to see that they have one of the teams here. Who I would love to see for Florida, Danny Werfel. Anybody remember Danny Werfel? All right, let's take a look here. Tim Tebow is, he was obviously in the first roster because he was on the Jaguars at some point. We got Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor was such a goon back in the day. Fred Taylor was going Percy Harvin. Man, they got some wild names, man. Javon Curse. Man, if I'm skipping some names that you're like, oh man, how do you not mention this name? How do you not mention this guy? I apologize. Again, I'm not too familiar with, college football and stuff like that. So if they were like a Taylor Mays type player where they were like, I don't even know if Taylor Mays was a monster in college. I don't know. I don't watch college football. I really don't. I rarely do. And if they were just like a college monster like him, and not really that dominant in the NFL like Taylor Mays, then I'm probably not going to know. So I might be skipping over some names. But we got the Oregon Ducks. Dan Fouts is there as their quarterback. LeGarrette Blount. D'Anthony Thomas. Haloti Hnotha. Kiko Alonso. Mel Renfro. Okay, so he's going to be coming back as well. Okay, let's see who else we got here. We got some really noticeable new additions. I don't know when the last time we had a Fred Taylor was, or if he's ever been an Ultimate Team. I honestly don't remember. Let's take a look at Nebraska. I know Ndamakong. Tommy Frazier. Was that the quarterback? Was that the guy on the cover of the game? That might be. I don't know. Amon Green is there. Okay. Who else? Anybody on defense that I could recognize? Nobody really stands out on defense besides Lamar Jackson. Oh, man. This is a wild, wild day for them to be dropping so many potential. And we could play with these guys right now. If you head on over to the game mode, you're able to use these guys right now. Let's take a look at the Michigan State Spartans offense. They have Plexico Burris. They have Kirk Cousins, Le'Veon Bell, Trey Wayne. Plexico will be a very big addition, a very tall receiver in Ultimate Team. And again, these are a lot of people that I'm really can't wait and look forward to being able to use. Carl Banks, we're familiar with him from last year. Okay. Man. Plexico? Let me get Plexico. Let me get my boy Priest. So many people. Now, there's so many people they could have here. This college is, talk about rich in history and just top-notch talent. You're talking about the U. You're talking about Miami Hurricanes here. Jim Kelly. I believe he was in Madden, I think Madden 13 or something. I think it's been a while since we had a Jim Kelly, though. Edgerrin James will be making a return. He was in last year. So was Andre Johnson, Michael Irvin, Flowers. Okay, let's take a look at defense here. Warren Sapp, he's already out. Ted Hendricks. Pretty sure we got a Hendricks card last year. I'm pretty sure. Ray Lewis is there. Antrell Rowe, Sean Taylor, the GOAT, Ed Reed. Okay, let's go. We got a few squads left, and there's so many possibilities for us to get, some of our favorite players and that is what draws you. We already looked at Texas. That's what draws you into Ultimate Team, is the fact that you get to use players that you grew up watching, that you absolutely just fell in love with. And if you're a big college fan, like, just to be able to see some of these names that we haven't had in a game in years, if ever, is just such an exciting thing to know that we could possibly get them. Okay, so we got Kevin Faulk. Okay, Kevin Faulk is there. We got, okay, anybody else I notice? My boy Timmy Turner. Okay, Daniel Jones, Patrick Peterson, Tre'Davious White. Man, the freaking LSU had some goons on defense. All right, I believe this right here is the last team. So let me know in the comment section who you are excited about the most. There's a lot of new players, a lot of new names that, either haven't been in the game at all, or it's been several Maddens since they've been in the game, and for us to be able to use. Right here, Mike Williams. I think I might have did this one already. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we did all of them. I know Mike Williams was a goon at the USC Mike Williams. The USC Mike Williams was a monster, right? Wasn't that the one who went to Detroit? And it was like the three-headed monster. It was supposed to be like Charles Rogers, Mike Williams, and Calvin Johnson at some point. But anyways, man, let me know down below your thoughts in the comment section. Me, personally, I am really looking for Priest Holmes, Fred Taylor, Plexico Burris. But out of everybody, give me Priest Holmes. I've been asking for my boy Priest for so long. Oh, my Lord. I've been asking for Priest for so long. Let's double check Texas. I'm pretty sure I already did this. Vince Young. Ricky Williams, Roy Williams. There was one with did I skip over? There was one with the fridge. I know the fridge was in one. Yeah, I already did Brian Rackville. I'm pretty sure I must have missed it, but the fridge is in one. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and this could be a potential year of legends that might be just like, wow. Like, man, I know there's a lot of people that come out that are before my time that I don't even know or remember. Like the guy from the Giants last year, he was a monster too. The Olympic guy, he had a golden ticket. He was like a running. I can't think of his name right now, but he was so good in Madden. He was freaking so good. But like, that's before my time. I don't know anything like that. But people like Priest Holmes, like Mike Williams, Vince Young, players like that, Fred Taylor, like, that's more my era. That's more when I was old enough and really started to watch football and really got into it. So let me know down below who you guys are excited for the most. Priest Holmes, please, EA. Please let the Priest go. You can search up my tweets and see that I've been asking for the Priest. Let me get my hands on the Priest, baby, and we gonna make magic happen on that football field. Do you feel me? It's your boy Jess. We're gonna go ahead and signing out. Appreciate the love and support as always. Until next time, peace. Man, we got Priest.